Go ahead, make my day.
Hey guys, hope you're going well. So for today's review, I have partnered up with the team at Ovation to talk to you about one of the most opulent royal reigns in history with the drama series Versailles. This is currently airing for all my US friends on Ovation Saturdays at 10 p.m. Eastern Time and Pacific Time. As you probably know by now, I am a huge fan of the historical drama genre in recent years with shows like Outlander, with Vikings, and Game of Thrones, of course Game of Thrones. And now to be thrust in the midst of 17th century French court with all the political intrigue and betrayal and a dash of French history in there as well. Versailles is a 10-part series set in the year 1667 and starring George Blagden playing King Louis XIV of France. And actually, funnily enough, George Blagden is an actor who was in Vikings. He played like this monk turned Viking, so he is all over his historical dramas. And the series picks up at the very beginning of King Louis's infatuation with Versailles, which at the time was just his late father's hunting lodge, and King Louis's vision and obsession to transform Versailles into the grandest, most opulent palace and France's seat of power. But of course, if you're going to uproot your entire French nobility and court and move them from the creature comforts of Paris out to Versailles, not all of them are going to feel or see the same vision that Louis has, nor think that he has still got all his marbles left in his head. I read that this show was 2.7 million euros per episode, and you can just see the dollars popping off the screen. The production design is just devastatingly beautiful. The costuming and that attention to detail in every single bit of lace ruffling around every single collar and sleeve and satin shoe and buckle. Oh my god, the hair. These men all have the most glorious heads of hair. And you know what? Honestly, if you were tackling the story of the Sun King and his very long and decadent reign, then it's go big or go home. With plenty of sex and nudity, with political intrigue and scandalous affairs, it's no wonder that Versailles was a massive hit when it first released in France. And yes, it does check all the boxes for your royal period drama genre. I have actually been to Versailles myself. I visited a couple of years ago now when I was in Europe, and really nothing prepares you for the grandeur of that estate. The gardens with the many lakes and fountains and orchards, and then the palace itself is just sprawling, and the wealth, the sheer wealth and just ornate decadence is really quite overwhelming and borderline extremely obscene. This show really does let you get this first-hand perspective and let you live and breathe in this absolutely overwhelmingly beautiful palace and just see a slice of the vision that King Louis had for his dream world. Guys, that is it from me. If you are interested in watching Versailles, you can do so on Ovation Saturdays 10 p.m. Eastern Time and also Pacific Time. Make sure you leave me comments in the comment section down below. Let me know what you're thinking of this series, if you're interested in seeing it, what your thoughts are. I'd really love to know. Don't forget, you can also subscribe to my channel, keep up to date with my other movie and TV reviews, and I will see you next time. Bye.